Everyone will love this cabbage recipe. No flour and no oven needed. Here I have 300 grams of cabbage. Using a peeler, I cut the cabbage into thin strips. This way, it's delicate and easy to use in the recipe. All my cabbage is now cut this way, thin and uniform. I place all the cabbage into a large bowl. I arrange it well to make the most of the cut cabbage. Then I pour hot water over the cabbage. The water is already boiled, and I add enough to fully cover the cabbage. I let the cabbage soak in the hot water for 5 minutes to soften it. Meanwhile, in another bowl, I crack 4 large eggs. If your eggs are small, you can add 2 more to balance the recipe. This ensures the mixture will have the right texture. The eggs are the base of our recipe, which will be delicious. I add a pinch of salt and 1 tablespoon of heavy cream, which will give it the desired consistency. Now I mix everything well, beating the eggs with the cream and salt until smooth. The mixture is ready and well beaten. I set it aside while I drain the cabbage. The cabbage has been in the hot water for 5 minutes and is now soft. I drain all the water to prepare it for the next step. With the cabbage drained, I transfer it to a skillet. In the skillet, I add 1 tablespoon of butter to melt. I spread it evenly to cover the entire surface of the skillet. Then, I press the cabbage carefully to spread it evenly. Next, I pour the beaten egg and cream mixture over the cabbage. I gently distribute the mixture to ensure it covers all parts of the cabbage. Now, I add shredded mozzarella cheese on top. I use a generous amount of cheese to make the dish flavorful and creamy. I cover the skillet and let it cook on low heat for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, the cabbage is cooked. The egg is set and the cheese has started to melt. With the heat off to prevent overbrowning, I place a plate over the skillet. I carefully flip it to transfer the cabbage onto the plate, keeping everything intact. Then, I flip the plate again to return the cabbage to the skillet. This way, I finish cooking it so it gets golden brown on both sides. I place the skillet back on low heat. Now, I spread tomato sauce over the cabbage. Using a spoon, I distribute the sauce evenly, covering the entire surface. I add more shredded mozzarella cheese on top of the sauce. You can use sliced or cubed cheese if you prefer. Any of these options will work perfectly. I sprinkle the cheese evenly to fully cover the surface. Then, I add slices of sausage on top of the cheese, arranging them in circles to decorate and add extra flavor. The sausage slices make the dish even more appealing and tasty. I cover the skillet again to let the cheese melt and the other side of the cabbage brown. The cheese has melted and the bottom is perfectly golden brown. I turn off the heat and carefully remove the cabbage from the skillet. With the help of a spatula, I place the finished dish onto a serving plate. Now I cut a slice to show how it turned out. Now, all that's left is to enjoy this wonderful and super easy to make recipe.